All right, subtracting decimals. Again, just like with adding decimals, it's going to be very, very important that you line them up. For example, look at this problem. Here are 3 ways to write a subtraction calculation with decimals. What do you notice? What do you wonder? Well, the first one, I see they have the 5 way to the left. Subtract 0 and 1700ths. In the middle one, they have it in the middle. And on the right, they have the 5 on the right. Which one is correct? Because I think you'll get a different answer with each one. Well, when we put it to a problem, let's look at this one. Claire bought a photo for 17 cents and paid with a $5 bill. Look at this question. Which way of writing the numbers would Claire use to find the change she's going to get back? All right, well, I think we're going to have to use this first one because she actually has a $5 bill. And a $5 bill would look like that. If we added a $5 bill over here or over here, those wouldn't make sense because I don't think I'd get the correct change. So, lining up decimals when we're subtracting is going to be a very important key thing to do. Let's solve this and see how much she does get back for her photo, her change. We have to learn how to regroup and deal with these zeros. So we can't take 7 from 0 or 1 from 0. So we go all the way over to the 5 and we regroup. And we get a 10 for it, which we add to the next column. And then we have to trade that 10 in. So there's only 9 now to add it to the other column. So we now have 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. Put my decimal in. And 4 minus 0 is 4. She would get $4.83 back as her change. All right, in our first practice of decimals, they were very nice and they lined the decimals up for us. But as you can see, excuse me, when they line the decimals up, it looks kind of weird. We can add to this a decimal point and zeros to help us make better sense of it and to understand what it is that we're subtracting. Got a little messy there. All right, so again, these will be great on graph papers, but since they've lined them up for us, we can go ahead and solve these right here. So again, on here, we cannot take 8 from 0. And we can't take 3 from 0, so we have to come over here and regroup. Take 1 from that 6 and it becomes a 5. We add that 10 to this column. We then have to take one of those 10s and add it to the next column. So we have 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. Put our decimal in. 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 0, put zeros in there. 3 minus 0 is 3. 1 minus 0 is 1. 135 and 6200ths. Same thing in this next one. We have 8 minus 1 and 2/10. Again, we can't take 8 from 0, so we regroup. We add that 10 next door, and 10 minus 2 is 8. Put down our decimal. 7 minus 1 is 6. Moving on to the next one. Again, we're going to have to regroup. We can't take 1 from 0. We can't take 4 from 0, so we have to come all the way over here to regroup. We add that 10 to the column next to us. We have to take one of those 10s and add it to the next one because they also need one. And now it becomes 10 minus 1 is 9, and 9 minus 4 is 5. Put our decimal point in. 3 minus 0 is 3. 0 minus 0 is 0, and 2 minus 0 is 2. Okay, let's try one last one here together. Lots of regrouping. We've got to come all the way over here to this 3 before we have anything to regroup. We add it next door, but then we have to take it from that and add it to the next one. We're going to take it from that and add it to the next one. So 10 minus 3 is 7, and 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 1 is 8. Put down our decimal. Ooh, 2 minus 9. I can't do 2 minus 9, so I actually have to regroup one more time and add that 10 there. So now it's 12 minus 9, and that's 3. And 8 minus 0 is 8. So 83 and 857 thousandths. Okay, go ahead. Try a few more on your own. Don't forget to add your decimal points and your zeros in there to help you make sense of the problems. Before doing your subtraction, don't forget to regroup. And remember, as you regroup, you're adding that 10 in the column next to it. And if you got to take it from that and add it to the next one, each time you have to take a 10 away before you are able to complete your subtraction steps. All right, try the next few on your own. The answers are down below if and when you need them.